Hey everybody, Dirili here. Welcome back to another episode of Trigger Kiss. And we have just tested my lips against all the guys to see who could hold my power the longest, which happened to be Yamato and Azuma because I chose them actually. So we shall be training for the tournament. Let's check that out. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Alright, work hard on our place, guys. And look after Soya for me. Aww. Still cares about his old friend even though he's not on his team anymore. Are you okay with that, Mikado? It seemed like Katsuragi really wanted a match with you. Absolutely. Just thinking about going head-to-head with someone who depends on brute force like he does gets me tired. I guess it's the best Katsuragi's gonna get for looking out for him. Anyway, our goal isn't to defeat Hakuroin, remember? Of course, it's to the top nationals, right? Exactly. That's why we have to undertake intensive training for what's to come. Especially you, Banri. I'll do my best! I don't know, are these guys even gonna get to do any more matches since, I'm pursuing Yamato? It's gonna be kinda sad if they do all this training and I don't use them anymore. We'll be up against Hakuroin at finals in a week. Let's keep up the training and drive that Soya guy to tears. Yeah! Well, we got the compunction for it. Episode 18, Vision of Victory. Alright now, starting today, we're training extra hard for finals. What do we do to train extra hard? What do you mean, what do we do? Of course we'll start off by dragging a tire around while running. Shut it, stupid. Don't pointlessly pick out whatever fits your idea of youth. I've already figured something out for your intensive training. Oh, nice one, Yamato. What do I gotta do then? Setting aside the matter that the Prez is ready and willing to follow his advice, Azuma just let himself be called stupid. He's used to it. It's training to better control that super vibration power you've been letting leak out. I haven't been trying to let him leak out. Well, yeah, that's why you need training, to suppress it. I'm not surprised. You might not have noticed with your dull brain, but you've been subconsciously negating any physical attacks directed at you with your super vibrations. For real? I'm doing something as cool as that? I thought you did surprisingly well taking those hits in the first match. I guess we have a reason there. That is. And according to Mikado, Soya has a special power variant, but his attacks are limited to being strictly physical. If that's the case, then we'll have Azuma pin the opponents down, and I'll shave off their points. It'll be our priority to raise our chances of success. And to do that, Azuma has to learn how to use his powers for defense flawlessly. Is that what you're saying? I get it. I'm following you there. But how do I get to be conscious of something I'm doing without realizing it? You're going to get punched. What? Oh, poor Azuma. You're getting the old-fashioned training. Yes, please wait. Azuma hasn't slipped up yet. That face. That's why I imagine she said it that way because of that face. That's not what I meant. For Azuma's unconscious technique to transition into consciousness, he needs to be punched. Say what? Oh, that's what you meant. I'm all cheerful about that. Oh, I get it now. No problem. Hit away. Wait a second, Yamato. Quit it with violence. You ought to be more pure and cheerful, and less painful, too. Don't worry about it. If you've got the right attributes, you should eventually start feeling good. What? You're trying to turn him into a masochist? I don't want any attributes like that. Let me go! You know, objectively, I'd say this is hard to set apart from standard bullying. Whatever the objective perspective is, there's no issue since it's a different matter subjectively. There's a tree in the corner of the school garden that can't be seen from the staff offices. Yamato answers that while skillfully tying Azuma to said tree. Oh no. I guess Yamato's the type that tends to do anything for the sake of his goal. I think we've witnessed that already. Oh, did the teacher find us already? Forget Yamato and Azuma, at least I need an excuse. Save your own skin. Thinking this, what I see when I turn around is... Oh, what's this? You guys are doing some funny training. Iwo? Even Shunpei and Yukihiko are here. What brought you to the school? Oh, Yukihiko is talkative as ever. I can't know what you're saying if you just nod without speaking a word. Saber called us over. He said he wanted us to join him for intensive training. Could he have meant... If I'm the one punching, I won't be able to do my own practice. I let them borrow our sandbag, Azuma, for a reasonable price. You're charging them to use Azuma as a sandbag for training. Why, you're selling the club prez's body? He's positively evil. Not like it's anything new, though. I love that about you, Yamato.
So, he's the good Subaru. Looks like it'll be satisfying to punch.
Ah!
Yuki, Shun, you guys punch him too. We gotta get our money's worth.
Understood. Oh, Azuma. Hang in there. Don't we have any better way to go about this? Why don't you be the one to punch him then? I don't think you would get quite as much out of it then. That's not exactly what I meant. I don't think I can talk Yamato out of this. It's brutal, but it's true that it'll get results. Learn with your body, Azuma. Even an idiot can do that. Now then, I'll leave things with those three and go do my own training. I'd like to tell you to go train yourself, but... What, should I kiss my own hand? Is there a problem? Just how do you practice with a power like yours? Can I make out with somebody? Mikado's available while you guys train. Oh, that. To tell the truth, I haven't ever done any specialized training, period. Even when I was at the facility, my powers were classified as unique, and to train them, I trained my body, since it's where the powers come from. But back in the day, my mom used to tell me, spending time with my teammates is the best way to train my powers, or so I've been told. And that's an odd method, but it's true you haven't noticed for long. Even if it's just to share the burden, it would be a good idea to stay with one of us. Azuma or Yamato? I'll go with you then, Yamato. I don't think there's anything I can help Azuma with, but yeah, all we can do is just watch him get punched. I could possibly help you with something, Yamato.
I have everything I need. Go help Azuma instead.
With what? And I have to make this pitiful face here. You say that, but are you really fine on your own? I can't know how far he'll push himself if I leave Yamato alone. Ow! What was that head chop for?
Don't put me on the same level as that ape. We finally made it to finals. I won't botch things this far in.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, so don't let it bother you. I'll be more than fine enough on my own. Go look after Azuma for me.
There he goes. He's still green if he thinks I'll throw up the white flag here. Haha, it's stalking time. As if that ever works for me. I turned back to see Azuma for show before I jumped behind a wall to hide. Who'd have thought that the experience I gained from tailing Mikado would come in handy here? It didn't really do us much good tailing Mikado either. You never know what life will throw at you. Yamato, who can't possibly imagine me tailing him, continues walking at a brisk pace to the mountain behind the school. Is he going to seclude himself in the mountain like a monk? Yamato's got surprisingly vintage taste.
I can hear you, stupid.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Ouch! Don't hit your cute junior's head so many times, if you please.
Cute junior? Where is this cute junior? I only see a stalker.
And a very poor one at that. That's certainly fair. I might not be the best at tailing people. You think? More importantly, what exactly do you plan on doing in the middle of the mountains?
What else is there besides practice? Weren't you listening to me earlier?
But practicing in a place like this...
It's possible. This is the place Azuma and I used to use when the Superpower Club was forced into being closed after all.
Oh, now that you mention it, there's a lot of practice equipment like objects spread around here. Is this burn mark over there also from practice?
And that's where Azuma caused a small fire.
We have to be careful not to start fires. Also, since the club is open again, can't we normally practice at school?
I don't like other people seeing me practice.
And yet I followed him here. Huh? Oh-ho, you're afraid of your cool image being broken. If I lose too many brain cells, it's your fault, But there's no point in sending you back now. Go clean up the practice equipment, since we have to move them to the school anyway. I understand. What do you be doing, Yamato? My power doesn't have as many applications as Azuma's, as you know. I'll train by running to maximize the amount of time I can accelerate. Saying that, Yamato accelerates and begins running through the forest, thick with trees. Alright, I've got these put together, and now I'm done tying. Phew! Now this means I rounded up most of the notable equipment. Good work out there, Yamato. Are you taking a break?
Yes, something like that.
Yamato sits down on a stump and I copy him, sitting on top of a reasonably sized rock. Hey, Yamato, when the club was closed, did you always practice here?
Well, it was banned for us to train on school grounds. This place was close to the school, and we didn't need to worry about being seen by others.
This place is just perfect as a secret spot to practice, then. But our school requires club activity, doesn't it? What club did you choose?
I was fine with anything, but I chose the art club. Which means that when I said I was in the art club, I wasn't a lie.
Just because you didn't lie doesn't mean it's okay.
I'm tired of that same old comeback.
It's not like I'm saying it as an ongoing gag, you know.
But when you think about it, we've come a long way from the time when we didn't even receive a cut of the club's budget.
Oh, right. You wouldn't receive a budget if you don't have an open club. Wait, what did you do to handle uniform maintenance costs then?
What else? I took on a part-time job. Once I spent summer break working at Azuma's family ryokan.
He's done all kinds of things we don't know about. Yamato, you're full of mysteries and you never tell us anything about yourself. Hopefully we'll get to know him more soon. Actually, Azuma's still quite the mystery to us too. There's a lot of things we don't know about him. We know more about Mikado than anybody else. And a little bit more about Banri, but not quite as much as Mikado. Alright, well, next episode will be coming up soon, because I'm trying to catch up with the Trigger Kiss episodes, now that I'm caught up with Collar X Malice. So, hope to see you there, or on one of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.